Let's say you come to me and ask for a suggestion. Best phone under 7,000 or 10,000, 15,000, 30,000 or 50,000 rupees. So whenever you ask such a question, there are some phones that pop up in my head, and this is a list about that. Hi there guys, this is Nikhil from Greedy Tech, and these are the best phones that you can buy in India in all price segments, and my comments and opinions about them. I used most of the phones in this list, and it's more like my best pick and the phones I would suggest to people. So let's start from the budget oriented phones and then we can climb up the ladder. First we have the Redmi 3S, which is simply the best phone in this price point. We get the best performance, huge battery, pretty good cameras and a very long term software updates. And I'm not joking about that. I have a Redmi 1S, 2 years old. At least it's been 2 years since it's launched in India and it's still got MIUI 8, which was released just a month ago. So I don't see any other brands doing that. Next we have Redmi 3S Prime, which once again is the best choice strictly at this price. Unlike other phones, it offers fingerprint scanner, IR blaster, 3GB of RAM, 32GB of internal storage. Buy this phone only if you want a phone with a smaller screen size. Next we have the Moto G4 Play, which was launched just few days ago and we are actually currently reviewing it. Not the best value for money, but still a pretty good phone for basic users who want stable stock Android experience. Next we have Redmi Note 3. This is the default best phone under the 15,000 rupees range. You can even say 20,000 rupees range. If you don't know what you want or what to buy, this is the most safest option out there. Buy it and you won't regret your decision. Next we have Lertu. This is slightly a mixed bag of fruits and vegetables. So it's the best in terms of performance, comes with fast charging technology to charge your device completely in 1 hour, but has limited storage option with no option for SD card and no audio jack. Comes with a fingerprint scanner and IR blaster just like Redmi Note 3. By the way, buy this phone only for the performance and buy this phone only if you know what you're getting into, because the UI isn't its strongest point and I didn't see a lot of custom ROMs or development for this phone. Next we have Lenovo Vibe K5 Note. This is probably the best featured phone. It doesn't have too many fancy stuff, but at this price, it is the best phone for multimedia experience. It lacks in performance when compared to other phones like Redmi Note 3 or the Lertu, but offers better cameras, decent battery life, at least better than any other phones in this price range apart from Redmi Note 3. And it's the best choice for people who want to watch videos and listen to music a lot. Next we have the Moto G4 Plus. Don't go for the G4, go for the G4 Plus. The only best thing about it would be its cameras. It is simply the best phone in the camera department in this price range. This is for regular people who want just good cameras and a phone that does the basic stuff right. Next we have the Xiaomi Mi 4. Yes, it's too old but still one of the best phones out there. Pretty good build, still packs the performance for heavy usage, and thanks to Xiaomi's MIUI, camera is still top notch. Next we have OnePlus X. I said X. This is strictly for people who want fancy looking small size phone. It's a combination of Mi 4 specs with Motorola stock Android experience. So if you have the money and want a smaller phone, this is the one to pick. Next we have HTC M8. Yes, it's as outdated as Mi 4, but it's still pretty good. One of the best phones for audiophiles. Last year I used this phone for 4 months with Viper One custom ROM, and this is still one of the top 3 phones I have ever used in terms of performance. No matter how heavily I used it, it always delivered me performance. Next we have HTC M9. It's the same story as HTC M8 with heating issues and low battery life. If we disable the battery saver mode, it's amazing in terms of performance, but won't even give you 2 hours of screen on time. But if you use the screensaver mode, it's more like an OK device with amazing audio experience. Next we have HTC M10. This is something I didn't get my hands on, but still a good phone for audiophiles. Okay, I know M10 doesn't come in this price range, but I just grouped it with HTC devices. So going on, next we have the Lenovo Vibe X3. This is literally a budget entertainer. To be precise, it's a good phone, but nothing too good in terms of performance or cameras. But it has the best audio experience I have ever experienced. Front facing speakers and a dedicated DAC. Nothing can go wrong with it. If you're an audiophile and consume a lot of media on your phone, and if you don't care about the performance or gaming, get this phone and your mind will blow away. At least mine did. Next would be Mi 5, Xiaomi Mi 5. This phone is simply a piece of art. It's super sleek and lightweight. This is definitely the sexiest phone that you can buy after the Samsung's flagship phones. Next we have Lumix 2. Unfortunately, this phone doesn't come to my mind at all. Well, it has the specs, they got the pricing right, but lacks the audio jack, SD card support. If you're really on a budget and want the best hardware at the cheapest price, you can go for it. And yes, I don't like it. Next we have OnePlus 3. This is currently my primary phone, everyday phone, first love, current love, whatever you want to call it. It's got the looks, performance, updates, huge developer community, fast charging technology, 6 GB of RAM which you actually can use, and the list goes on. So if you want to know more about OnePlus, you can check out my videos. Next we have Nexus 6. Though it's kind of an outdated device, I used it as a primary device a few months ago. For anyone who wants a bigger 2K AMOLED screen with front-facing speakers, it's a killer deal. I sold my 32 GB variant under warranty for just 12,000 rupees few months ago, and if you're looking for a used phone with these kind of features, definitely get one. If you're considering to buy a used phone primarily for entertainment purpose, watching videos and stuff, definitely give it a try. But just a small note, if you break the display, it'll cost you like 14,000 rupees, only the display. So don't break it. For basic users who want a bigger phone that fits into their pocket under a budget, definitely this is a good choice. Next we have Nexus 6P. Well, it's the current Nexus flagship and it has its perks, but now is not the right time to buy it. Wait till the next Nexus phones are released, or wait till the prices of Nexus 6P drops, and they will drop for sure. Next we have the Moto Turbo and the Turbo series or the Moto Force series. They are pretty good and well known for the shatterproof glass. If you have the bucks and don't want to ever worry about breaking your phone, these are the best phones. And those are the only reasons that I could think of to buy this phone. Don't worry about breaking phones, buy this phone. Next we have the S7, S7 Edge, Note 5 and the Note 7. These phones are the apples of Android. They look awesome, they have the best cameras, but in India they are shipped with Exynos processors which heat up and don't deliver the performance. At least the TouchWiz isn't very responsive or as responsive as OnePlus 3 or stock Android. They are good for regular people who won't get frustrated when the phone lags for a second. And finally we have the iPhones, which are pretty good no matter which version you're using. I never used one. I couldn't afford them. Okay, next will be the honorable mentions. LG G3 and G4. I didn't use them so can't really comment about them. LG G5, too many complaints about the modular design. It's a good start but it needs a lot of work. Next are the Sony phones. No one seems to be using them anymore. Seems like they're extinct. Looks like as if they're extinct. Next we have the Honor and Huawei phones. These have pretty good software features but UI kind of sucks. Especially the notification area and the recent apps page. It's not very responsive and they don't come with Snapdragon processors. So there you have it guys, these are my opinions about the best phones that you can buy in India as of now, September 2016. So I hope you found this video to be helpful, and if you like this kind of videos or if you want me to make any specific video, do let me know by commenting below this video and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So that's it guys, thanks for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, do subscribe, stay tuned, hit that like button if you like this video and hit that dislike button if you don't. And this is Nikhil from Greedy Tech signing off. I'll catch up with you in my next video. Have a nice day.